When I'm playing football, I appreciate it. I'm nowhere else. I'm in the present.
I didn't have an easy experience. I didn't come in as a top-rated recruit. I didn't come in with the opportunity to play right away. I had to earn it. And you know what the greatest honor I've ever received as a player is? In my 4th year and my 5th year, I was named team captain. That, to this day, is the single greatest achievement I've ever had as a football player. Because the men in this room chose me to lead their team.
I never really got taken off the field after that. And I've been able to do something that I've really loved to do for the last 19 years, which was play a sport I love. And do it not because it was just a sport, but because that sport taught me a lot about who I was. And it taught me a lot about discipline, about dedication, about commitment, about teamwork, and about leadership.
And as I first learned here, football, and life for that matter, is about competition. And I took my first ever reps here for the freshman football team in 1991. And I competed with my friend Kevin Kristofiak, who's here, to be the quarterback. And I lost the competition, but I was excited to be a part of the team anyway. And as a 14-year-old boy, I realized how much I loved the game. Just as importantly, I enjoyed the practice and the preparation, working to improve, and I realized how much improvement I needed to make in order to continue playing past high school. And after an intense recruiting process, I chose Michigan. I took my first steps onto that playing field in college as the 7th quarterback on the team. And I was hoping that one day I'd get a chance to lead the team on the Michigan Stadium and play in front of 112,000 fans. But it was pretty clear it wasn't going to happen overnight.
And these were my best friends. These were the guys that knew that I liked to work, that knew that I loved football, that knew that I loved to play, that knew that I wanted to be the quarterback for Michigan. And all the lessons that I learned here on State Street and in the big house, that's still what I bring to practice today. And after 14 years, I love the game more than I've ever loved it. But where did I learn the love for the game? Where did I learn to practice? Where did I learn to compete? It was sitting in the same chairs that you guys are sitting in today.
But we all have experiences that we dream about and that we look forward to. And when we get them, they don't always go our way. I learned that as a freshman on the football field just outside of this gym. And again, I learned it as a second-year player who finally got a chance to play in college. Unfortunately, I learned it 3 weeks ago in our loss to the Giants in Super Bowl 46. But I've always been blessed with the support of my family and friends, and also with coaches that committed their best to me. And with each opportunity came an understanding of the things that it takes to be successful. And often this happens through trial and error, and sometimes through outright failure, because Lord knows I made plenty of mistakes. So whether I was learning through watching, as I did my freshman year at Sarah, or playing and making mistakes over the course of my career, I've continued to learn to embrace every hardship and to seize every opportunity on and off the field.
You know what was important was over the time of my career at Michigan, no one really saw me as a starting quarterback there either, but I believed I could be that. And then when I got drafted by the Patriots, nobody really thought that I could be a really high caliber player in pro football, but you know what? I believed I could.